Hi, I'm Deborah and I'm here today to teach you how to make your own yearbook. This project is very dear to my heart and I started doing this a few years ago and I absolutely love it every year. It's like the highlight. I love my photo books and I want to teach you how you can do yours. So the first thing I want to show you is the evolution of my photo book, because I started in a place and today I am in a different spot, and I just learn and I learn what I wanted year after year. So this is my first photo book that I did back in 2011. You see is the linen cover. It's very small. I did not really invest it in pages or lay flat. So if you look at the book, once you open the pages, they're curved, and anything in the middle you don't really see it very well. And I believe this is probably maybe around 30 pages. This is my 2014 book. I made improvements with this one. It's still the linen cover, which is my favorite because they come in multiple colors, so every year they can be different. And I did invest into the lay flat pages, so when you open a book they lay flat. I also invested in some shining of the finish of the pages, so they have some shine. I don't know if you can see it or not, but they are nice here. And I also put a lot of more pages, so if you look at this one in comparison to the last one, they have around 100 pages. Something else that I like to do is if I have anything significant happening or changes in the year that they're physical, like a piece of paper or like my Christmas card, I attach them to the back of the book. So what happened was the company that did this nice linen cover books, they're out of business. So I have to find something different. There's a lot of options of where to make your books from, but not every company give you as many options as I need. I really like to put as many pictures as I want in one page and change the layout, which is hard. So I used Shutterfly last year and I had to change my design. So I believe this is the 8x11. I got the deluxe lay flat pages, which they pretty much become one big page right here, and that's why it's so thick. And Shutterfly also allows you to put more pages, so I believe this one is 115 pages, which is really, really nice. I wanted to show you how I can use many different layouts. In every page I can change as I want. I do have a tendency of keeping pretty standard. I don't like to go too crazy, but I like to add as many pictures as I want. I like to have big pictures and like long pictures that take most of the page. So in other photos, in other pages, I have to use smaller layouts. What is nice about Shutterfly is that you can add a pocket to the back, so everything you can use the envelope to put your Christmas card and other little things in there. So I'm gonna be guiding you on how I make my book, which steps I take and what is my flow, what works for me. It is a project that can take time, it takes effort, it can take discipline, but it's worth it. I make photo books for the year. I will gather all of the pictures from one year and I create one photo book. All the pictures are here, all my favorite pictures are here. They are in chronological order, and if I ever have to go back and say, when did that happen? I can get my photo book and I flip through the pages and I can tell you what happened. So it's something really precious to have. I know we all have millions of pictures on our cell phones, but having something on your hands that you can show to family members or to just look through the pictures by yourself is very valuable to me, and I think it could be for you too. So I'm gonna guide you how I select them on my phone, how I get them to the computer, how we will edit the photos, and how I will import them to the website where we will be creating our photo book. Also, I'm gonna show you how I select my pictures. I'm gonna show you what I'm thinking when I'm putting each pictures in each page, what I'm trying to accomplish, and that kind of thing. So if you're interested and you think you want to make a book for yourself, stick around. Okay, so the first thing you have to do is to find where your pictures are. For me, they are all on my cell phone, and I scroll down all the way back to January of 2019. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open my pictures and I'm gonna scroll to them and try to find which ones I wanna add to my album. Look at Cody being cute. And then the ones I like, I'm gonna use the heart and I'm gonna favorite them. So you do have to go through the process of looking through all of your pictures and picking the ones you want. Okay, so after you select your photos and you put into your and you select them as favorites, we're gonna find the favorite album. We're gonna open that album and we're gonna find the photos. Okay, here are the ones I started right here. So now I'm gonna select them again, and I'm gonna be doing this for people that use a Mac computer and they have an iPhone. So then I'm gonna select the pictures, and you can just generally pick every picture you want. You don't have to be pre-selective here. I like to pick everything I think are my favorites, and then I'm gonna, decide it later. Then I'm gonna pick into the exporting. I'm gonna do airdrop. I'm gonna select myself right here, and then it's gonna be waiting. Now you cannot see this, but I'm right by my computer, and it's gonna beep saying, do you want to accept the 38 pictures? I will accept, and I will save to my downloads. This is how I transfer my pictures from my iPhone to my MacBook. If you have other kinds of computers, you have to transfer them to your computer somehow. You could email them, but you can also try to do some kind of Bluetooth transfer. That's what I'm doing right now. But the pictures are not ready to be uploaded just yet. For the sake of organization, this is what I do. I create a 2019 folder, and then I will divide by January, February, and so on. And all the pictures that I selected from my phone and I uploaded into the computer, they're right here. Then I'm going to open all of the pictures and I'm gonna be selecting them, trying to see if they need to be edited. So the pictures are in the sun, they're nice and bright. I will usually not touch them, but something like this, I could probably make it brighter. And I do this using Photoshop, but you can use apps on your phone, so you could be editing the pictures before you send to your computer, or you can be running filters and using Photoshop. This is your personal preference. I much prefer to do them on the computer because I work faster that way, but it is up to you. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open my Photoshop, and then I'm gonna find the picture that I want to edit. I wanna crop and run something on this one. gonna make it a little bit prettier. Let's zoom this in. I just want to make it a little bit brighter. Like, a lot of these pictures, they are not perfect, but it's not about being perfect. I just want to make them a little bit better. And then I'm gonna be moving through the next one. I'll show you the next one. So at this point, I wanna get these pictures because we moved to a new house recently, and I wanna put it on my photo album, the pictures of the house, of the listing. This is something that years from now you're gonna look back and I think I'm gonna like it. So those are all screenshots from my cell phone, and this is what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna make you watch through everything. Maybe I can fast forward. I'm gonna show you how I pick my design and how you can navigate through this. So I'm gonna do get started. We'll go right there. I use the traditional 8x11 book. It's something that I believe I can keep up and make sure that my books they have the same look year after year. So I will be sticking with this again. 8x11. Once you get to the different designs, they have a lot of options. Black, neutral colors. My tendency, again, is to keep something with the same look every year. I want something that from 10 years from now, I'm going to like it and like a classic look. So I personally would be looking at this modern white book type. We have the soft cover book, which I do not like, because if I'm looking to create something that's gonna last for years, a book with a soft cover will most likely not survive. Then we have the hardcover, we have the premium leather, and then we have the professional photo albums. Again, I want to stick with something that I can maintain year after year. My photo books, they can become expensive, so I will not be going with leather for my personal preference. Professional flush mount is way too much, so my option is the hard photo book cover. Now we're going to be looking at the page options. I used to get the standard pages for the only reason why I did that was for price, but I will tell you that choosing the standard flat, lay flat, or the deluxe lay flat is a very nice upgrade, especially if you're making a very large book. If you have too much, everything in the middle, everything that is close to the middle of the book, like right here, you kind of lose it. So I would be going with the deluxe. If you're gonna personalize, there you go. So at this point, we are ready to be adding our first few pictures. So I'm gonna click on Add Your Photos. I'm gonna be choosing my photos. And then I'm already here in January, and I'm gonna go select all, and I'm gonna open. Now the pictures are already down here. I'm gonna say add. Now Shutterfly is gonna ask me if I wanna save time and place them in my project in chronological order, or if I'm gonna say no thanks, I would like to place them by myself. And yes, I would. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna click next. Okay, now the pictures are down here. You can see they're uploading in orange. And the ones that you're seeing right now, this is the front page, the front cover. We're not gonna start here. I don't know what I want my cover to be, so I'm gonna go to the next page. And here's the first page of my photo book. It says page 1 down here. And here on the left, this is where I see the layouts. What I'm trying to do when I'm placing my photos into my photo book is to have a nice flow. I want things to be flowy. I want the pictures to make sense where they are. And if I can separate the occasions by pages, I would like to do that. So on this first page, this is our New Year's Day picture. And I think it would look better if I had two pictures like this. So yeah, this is cute. I like this. Right here there's a box where you can add something. I don't want to add any sayings or anything. And you can see you can change the different layouts and automatically changes for you. And then you have to pick the one that makes the most sense. I do like this one. Let's go to page 2, and then on page 2, remember you have to click on the page. So I click here, and then I select the number of photos I want. I'm gonna go back to this one that I looked before, and now I want to put the pictures from the lake. I like this one, I like this one. What else do I have? I have this picture of Cody and me. But over here, now you see I have 2 portrait photos, and over here I have a different format. So I can look at my options and see what makes sense. You can click on the different, so this one is cute. This one makes more sense. It has something big like this. I like this one too. I think I like this one the best. If you click on the photo, you can crop so things look better and more centered if they are not there yet. So you can see made a change right there. I also would like to have the name here looking more at the lake. So I'm just gonna move this right here. There you go. And now I can pick one more photo. Let's see. I might have the one of them swimming. I'll do this. Now here is kind of far, so I'm gonna crop this again. And I'll move it so it looks closer by. There you go. I would like to show you how I make it easy to find the pictures I'm just uploading to Shutterfly and be more efficient when I'm doing so. So I'm gonna add them here, and then I'm gonna be uploading here. Now over here, sort by, we wanna do newest to the old, and we wanna use this little thing that says hide used, and everything that has been used doesn't even show here anymore. So it's a lot easier when you're selecting your photos that they're already there. How customizable Shutterfly is. Right here on the top there's advanced editing, and once you click here you can pretty much change a lot of things. So if they don't have the layout you're looking for, you can pretty much make it, and that's what I love the most, and that's what a lot of other photo book companies don't offer, which for me is really important. So did you see how I was able to delete and make this box bigger? Because that's what I wanted to do. And then I can add other pictures down here without having to worry about finding something that was making sure that they have it. I just make my own, and that's what I love. Now I would like to show you how I select which pictures I want it to be a full page or which images I want it to be smaller. So right here, if you see, those are pictures with my family. This is a picture with my mom, dad, and my sister. So this is important for me. So this one, I want to be a full page. Now all of the other pictures that we are just goofing around and like pictures of everybody, they're still super important, but they don't need to be full page. Now I want to show you another example where we can select different layouts. So you click here, get more layouts, and then you can select which kind of layouts you want, how many pages, how many pictures on the page. I really like this one, is already selected. There's this one too, which is cute, so I'm gonna check and add to the project. Let's see if I like this one better. I wanted to put a picture of my mom and my dad, and I usually go with this one because I think this is nice. I like the big pictures. I want the pictures to be big. And they have two pictures. One, my mom is looking, the other one she's not. And I wanted to add them both. I think this is cute, right? Like this. So this is the kind of picture where I can divide it in two pictures per page. They're still pretty big. They have the attention, but they are not a full page, because the more full pages pictures you have, the less photos you're gonna have in your album, because there's a limit of pages. So right here I'm gonna go back to the 4 pages, 4 pictures, and yes, this is my classic look. I like this. Or I can do the 4 pictures like this, and then I'm gonna put a few more with my cousins, my aunt and my mom. Then I always try to be respectful. I don't want family members getting upset. So I will select other pictures. This is the full, so if you look at this, they're showing you how 2 pages are gonna look like. Do you see the divisor right in the middle? I cannot really show you, but this is 2 pages. So I'm gonna add other important pictures here. So this is my mom. And you can always double click on the picture and move it to where you want it to be. I'm gonna put this one with my sister right here. Then I have my aunt right here. I will put with my dad. Then I'll have my aunt. Perfect. Let me see if I can get this a little bit up. Always be mindful that anything that is too close to the edge of the book possibly could get cut off. So don't put anything that is important right to the edge, to make sure that everything is good on your photo book. And this is a very important step, because you will be surprised after you get your book that you didn't check and things are wrong. So you should always do the preview up here. You click preview. It will expand a little bit. And then what do? You look at every single page and you pay attention to if there's anything wrong, if any heads are cut, if anything it's not where it should be. So this is a very important step that you should not skip. Okay, so this is the 2019 final product of my photo book. I ordered from Shutterfly, and this is how thick it is. I think it came out really good. I'm really happy, really proud of this. And now we're just gonna flip it through a little bit so you can see how it looks once it's printed and on hands. So here is the first page that we did it together. well when you have something going all the way across, if you have like a nice panoramic. And yeah, I mean, everything came out really good. Just kind of going through a little bit so you can see. This is part of my collection, and I keep it outside. I keep it on the coffee table for the entire year until the next one comes on. And yeah, really proud, really happy. This is a page, this is an example that you can see right in between, how you don't see how the page is divided. I kind of reorganized this entire page to fit my style and how many pictures I wanted to fit here. The last thing I want to show you is the package on the back. So here is the envelope. I will keep here my Christmas card and whatever else I want. So here's the Christmas card that I'll keep it here. I also moved, so I have my dog tags since we have a new address. Now this has been updated. Some extra photos here that we got as printed. And we also went to Italy this year or last year. So I can add more things here, but this is something too as like a memory. It's just a map of Florence. So yeah, this is it. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you will do it. And let me know if you have any questions. If not, I hope you do one book every year, and I hope you enjoy as much as I do. Bye.